របស់
and
ខ្ញុំ
my
ផ្ទាល់
family as well
បាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំមានតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងខ្ញុំអរគុណណាស់
Thank
ជាមួយ
you,
លោក
Michael.
Michael
Thank you.
បាទ
Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and just for the viewers that are coming on, watch your head. As you can see, the devastation.
ដើរទៅរួចទេ
We cannot get out.
Right. The impact obviously was a multiple fire of motor fire. Whatever they saw then as a threat left this devastation. But again, I beg to defer. If there was a threat here at this place, if there was a Cambodian soldier that happened to be in a firefight and went to go retreat for safety here, and as the motor fires came crushing down, I believe, and I believe all the people watching this live feed now would believe that that soldier would have died. But there's no soldiers that died. No customers died. The only thing that died was this man's dream after 20 years of building this business from the ground up. It's been now taken instantly overnight. That's the only casualty here. That was the only threat, is a Cambodian who built a business, to build his home within his business. Most of us around the world go to work and then you go home. You keep business separate from the home. But in this instance, this man lived where he worked. He lived to work, he worked to live. And because this business was lucrative, especially for this area, an area where most people make $200 a month, he had over $120,000 of inventory just in assets. That's significant. That can employ hundreds and actually thousands of people here. And it was probably a focal point of revenue where people would rely on for him in the community. And so one would think, or one would ask, is the reason why this man's business was destroyed because he was an economic powerhouse for the community, employing people, helping people. And by destroying the business, it would uproot hundreds of families to leave the village, so that way the Thai forces can now redraw the boundary lines and claim it. And as we speak now, driving to this impact zone, you can hear the cars passing, and they're all passing, leaving from the border inland towards the capital. Everyone's grabbing their things and leaving because they don't want to risk their life. They don't want to risk the idea that they could be abducted tomorrow and be sent to jail for 5 to 2 years in prison. Okay, with that being said, we're just going to take a look here of the impact zone. Sure. You can see all throughout, the whole roof has caved. You can see the impact. So the motor fire impacted the roof, and as you can see how the sheet metal curls out like this, it means that the fire in the impact exploded outwards, and inward was where the motor fire was detonated. And you can see all the strap metals from the little holes in the sheet wood of the impact of the motor fire. So if we were to possibly put the camera inside, we could probably look inside the roof. You could probably see scrap metals of the motor round. Okay, we're going to go ahead and exit out.
Before you leave, Michael, I think you gotta take one of this piece back to the U.S. It's like to remind you of this very place in the future.
Absolutely. Looks like a tool part with the safety pin in it.
Yes.
Thank you, Akon. I'll keep this with me.
Michael, cái đề nghị của tôi anh sẽ cầm giữ lại một cái cái miếng đó để mà mang về Hoa Kỳ để mà nhớ lại cái nơi này.
I want to see if there's a, I know it's kind of dangerous, but I want to see really quick if there's any evidence of the motor fire. One second.
Nơi tại Trang Châu. Michael, please mind your head, mind your shoulder.
I know, I'm okay.
ទុកអស់ហើយ
Vết tích của chiếc xe mô tô.
ទុកអស់ហើយមាននៅទេ
Đây two
ព្រោះ
more.
នៅក៏នៅមិនរួចមានភ្លើងកម្ដៅភ្លើងដែរ
Hai chiếc xe.
អូរក
Hiện nay ở đây.
Look at this.
Be careful.
I know.
Be careful.
ខ្ញុំគេរកដែរ
Watch your bag.
គេឡាយរកដែរ
Look at this.
Nhớ cái này là một cái máy.
You guys seen this?
This was a flat roof on top,
Where's-
right?
yeah.
Go all the way down.
Are we, we're still live? Okay, come over here, follow me. Be very careful.
អានេះសិនតិចថ្មីនេះមានតាន់បានប្រើទេសិនតិចមិនសិនបោកគក់នេះបោកប្រែថាមិនសិនតិចសិនគាត់
This is the aircon, the new aircon.
អានេះមិនសិនតិច
Stanley,
The new aircon.
Stanley, is it the bomb dropped right on top of this roof?
Yes, it did. So, look, if you come here, land,
ចូល
I'm going to show you.
Không, cái này trúng ngay cái máy này cho nên là nó trúng thẳng.
មកអន់មក
You okay?
បាក់
A little bit stretch.
Oh, go. You're gonna have to get a. You're gonna bleed. Go get a Band-Aid.
មកឆេះដល់តុកផុយ
Thấy cái chỗ này, cái này have that one.
ផុយលុយ
Chúng ta sẽ nhìn thấy cái thật là cục khít.
ដែល3លីមិនស្ដើងក្រាស់មកមួយផុយដល់ភ្លើងមកខ្លាំងកាច់ផុយ
Okay, here we go. Here we got it. All right, so this wasn't a motor file. This was a heavy artillery round. I have the evidence.
Cái đó một cái bom mà thấy tìm ra được.
So
អីក៏នៅដែរ
this seems to look like of a heavy artillery round,
បកួន
which is it is an M155 HE round. It's about 65 pounds, olive drab, green, and this is where the smooth groovings, where you would have the fuse. Obviously, what we have here is part of the artillery round that was impacted, and it makes sense here because as it hit, coming through, where I found it right here, it would detonate and create the impact,
ចានបកួន
pushing it out this way, forcing the sheet metal to collapse in from the heat. All right here, pinning through. Now the fuse was what they have on it is called a variable time fuse on the HE round. So what the heavy artilleryman has to do, they have to adjust it and they have to time it where it will have a delay, so it won't detonate on impact. It will have a delay impact, and it will enter the facility and into the building, penetrating through the sheet metal with the heat. And as soon as that impact, it will wait a couple seconds, and then it will impact out, so it can collapse. So we can collapse the building. So the people who were called for the motor fire, I mean not motor fire, I would say heavy artillery fire. They would have an FO, mostly on the hillside. You can't see it right here, but behind us there's mountain terrain, and they can coordinate and mathematically pinpoint where they want to target and why they want to target. So because there was no casualties here, no civilians, no military members, no military personnel, just this business. It's safe to say that this target of this business was not accidental,
អ្នកចូលមើលមក
and it wasn't by a freak accident. It had to happen because it employed a number of people, and it had a ton of assets for the community, over $100,000. And by destroying this business, it will help self-deport families to leave the area to go find work somewhere else. All of this shows should be a trail of evidence they bombed this place. And for transparency, if Thailand keeps on saying that Cambodia is the invaders, Cambodia is the aggressors, Cambodia started this war, well, please provide the evidence. What was the threat here in this business? Did the threat go away? Did the threat fire back? What evidence can you provide for the public? And the United Nations needs to be leaders of the world, and they need to mandate that Thailand new prime minister would come to the United Nations and to show face and to explain and to justify what is being done here. But that didn't happen. And so, without explaining why you had to eliminate this business, it opens up for speculation. It opens up the public to ask questions on why has this happened? Why does this innocent bystanding business, why was it destroyed? It's on the Thailand government and on Thai forces to come forward and to explain exactly what happened. The world needs to know from your side. Because if you remain quiet, the general public around the world, especially in America, will think you have something to hide. So my request today is, Thailand, will you please release a public statement, a public announcement, and why you decided to destroy this business and destroy this man's dream? The Cambodian people need answers. But not just the Cambodian people need answers. The world needs to know why exactly this war is happening and where is the threat. We're not here to say you don't have the right to defend your land or your property or your territory. We're just here to ask the question, where is the proof? Where is the evidence that this business was a threat to Thailand? I'm Michael Farrell Live. continue to watch us as we continue to uncover the truth and to ask simple questions.
Tôi Mai có Pharaoh, tôi chỉ tới đây để hỏi câu đơn giản.
On why are we even here?
Tại sao chúng ta có thể?
Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned.